أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. So in today's class, we'll be completing Surah Al-Fajr, which means the dawn. It's chapter 89 of the Holy Quran. As is the format of the week, students will be reciting, and in today's lesson, we'll be looking at the blank alif and the pause mark. So we'll go over to our opening prayer. Assalamu alaikum, co-host.
Wa alaikum salam.
Could I please have a student to lead us in the opening prayer?
Yes, we have a student, ID number N8365.
Okay, Jazakallah. Assalamu alaikum.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Okay, and here?
ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم.
Jazakallah.
Our Lord, accept from us, for you are all hearing, all knowing. Al-Baqarah, chapter 128.
Jazakallah.
Jazakallah. Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz. Okay, so as we've been doing all week, what we are going to do is, first, before we start Al-Fajr, is go to a previous surah, and we'll do Surah Duha. You will recite a few lines of this, and then I'll tell you how you can improve. So, if we could please have a student on the mic.
Yes, stay with me. Okay, we have a student A700.
A700. Okay. Assalamu alaikum.
400.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. And how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, alhamdulillah. Jazakallah for asking.
Ah.
Okay, so do you know this surah?
Yes.
You know it off by heart?
Not really, but
We can practice, so that's fine. Okay, why don't you start us off with the awaz, and you can start reading.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والضحى والليل إذا سجى ما ودعك
You can start from here. Start from this ma.
ما ودعك ربك وما قلى وللآخرة خير لك من الأولى.
Good. Let me just stop you there. Why do you think I highlighted this lam mushaddid?
Is it 2 seconds?
That's right. Okay, can I just stop you there? You're doing fine. I can just notice that some people have their webcams on, so please ensure that all cameras are off. I only need to hear you, okay? Okay, yes, so you were saying. So 2 seconds on this. If you do from walal.
وَلَلْآخِرَةُ خَيْرٌ لَكَ.
It's just khayrul laka.
خَيْرٌ لَكَ.
Good. Why do you think I highlighted this one?
Thick letter?
Yes, that's right. So you can say, see if you hear the difference when I say khayrul and khayrul. Which one was thick, the first or the second?
Second.
Yes. So all I did was to round my mouth. So you try the same from walal.
وَلَلْآخِرَةُ خَيْرٌ لَكَ.
That's really good, mashallah. Yes. Go on.
مِنَ الْأُولَى.
Yeah, continue.
وَلَسَوْفَ يُؤْتِيكَ رَبُّكَ فَتَرْضَى.
Good. I really liked how you did this dod thick. I could hear that. You said tarda. Now these ones I've highlighted because they also need to be thick, right? Okay, so yu'tika. It's still a heavy letter, even though it has a kasra, even though it's the E sound, it's still thick. So it's yu'tika. Have a go.
يُؤْتِيكَ.
I'm still hearing it a bit thin, so yu'tika.
يؤتيك
Yes, a lot better. And then this one?
را
Yes,
ربك
Rabbu. That's right. So rounded mouth. Good. Start from here. Alam.
ألم يجدك
Yeah, yeah.
يتيما فآوى
Very good. What can you tell me about this dal sakin?
كلكلا
Very good. So have a go again.
ألم يجدك
Good.
يتيما من فآوى
Good.
ووجدك ضالا فهدى.
Good. Now you extended this madda very good, but it needs to be you can't let go until you join onto this lam mushaddid. So it's dolan. And even on here it's 2 seconds pause because of the mushaddid. So try from do.
ضالا
Very good. And then continue from here.
ووجدك عائلا فأغنى.
Can I stop you there? I would just want to comment how well you did this ghain. And it was a thick letter, and often this is overlooked. People don't do it, but I heard that you made this thick. You said fa'aghna. That was really well done. So continue, please.
فأما اليتيم فلا تقهر.
Okay. This is a qaf, so it's going to be,
كلكلا
it is kalkala, but there's something else. You did the kalkala. There was something else. Something else about qaf. Let me show you. Ignore this. Okay. What can you tell me now about qaf?
thick.
Yes. Well done. So how would you say it?
فلا تقهر.
That's a lot better. Good. There was a kalkala there and it was thick. Good. So continue.
وأما السائل فلا تنهر.
Okay, what about here?
2 seconds.
That's right. So fala tanhar.
فلا تنهر. وأما بنعمة ربك فحدث.
Very good. Very good, mashallah. And you put in the corrections I told you into place straight away. So that was nice to hear as well. Okay, jazakallah. Allah Hafiz for now. Okay, jazakallah. Co-host, could I have another participant on the mic, please?
Yes. Okay, we have A7383.
Okay, jazakallah. Assalamu alaikum. A7383. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. Are you ready to recite?
Yes.
Okay. Start with ta'awudh, please.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Okay.
والضحى.
Yes, well done. And you know what? Let's try and make this a bit better. So you corrected yourself by making it 2 seconds. That's good. But let's try and get this ha sound from the back of the throat.
والضحى.
That was good, but even a bit more stronger. So wadduha.
والضحى.
Good.
والليل إذا سجى.
Good. So I highlighted this because it's a mushaddid, and what do you have to do here?
You have to put pressure on it.
Yes. For how long?
2 seconds.
Good. So try that again.
والليل إذا سجى
Well done.
ما ودعك ربك وما قلى.
Well done for making this qaf thick. But the same needs to be done with the ra. Okay? So try from ma.
ما ودعك ربك وما قلى.
Very good.
وللآخرة خير لك من الأولى.
Okay. So with this la, it's just 2 seconds. So don't make the elongation longer. Ula and stop. Just 2 seconds. And I highlighted the kha because it could be made thick. Yeah? So just read وَلَلْآخِرَةُ خَيْرٌ. Read that.
وللآخرة خير.
Okay. Try rounding your mouth and say خَيْرٌ.
خير.
Is your mouth round?
Yes, I think so.
Listen to me. خَيْرٌ, خَيْرٌ. Which one is the thick one? First or second?
The second.
Second. All I did was round my mouth. So if you can try.
خير.
Good. Kha. It's a kha sound. So خَيْرٌ.
خير.
Very good. And let's start from here. Wala.
ولسوف يأتيك ربك فترضى.
Okay. There's a small mistake. I think you didn't mean to do it, but this one you said as ya as opposed to you. So yu'tika, yeah?
يؤتك.
And then this one, this letter is one of the 7 thick letters. So here is this one. How do you say it?
طو.
Yes, very good. Da, very good. Just go back. So can you say fatarda?
فترضى.
That's right. That's right. And continue.
ألم يجدك يتيما فآوى.
Good. Let me take you to this. And why do you think I highlighted this dal?
Because it has a shazam on it and it's supposed to be thick.
It's not a thick one. This will help you. Dal with a sukoon on, just like the one I've highlighted, is one of the galgala letters or the jerking sound ones. So let's have a quick practice. Can you read these below?
Ilka. Soda.
Don't make this so thick. It's just satu.
Sato. Iba. Order. Jibba. Jida.
Jid. Very good. So now apply it to this. Alam yajidaka. Yeah?
Alam yajidaka.
A bit more of a jerking sound. Alam yajidaka.
Alam yajidaka.
That's good. Continue.
Yatima fa'awa.
Good.
ووجدك صالًا فهدى.
Okay. So this one I highlighted again, just like I told you in this one, this is a door. So it's وَوَجَدَكَ ضَالًّا. Try from wa.
ووجدك ضالًا فهدى.
Good.
ووجدك عائلًا فأغنى. فأغنى. فأما Yatima fala taqhar.
Well done on this qalqala on the kaf. Okay, continue.
Wa amma sa'ila fala tanhar. Wa amma binikmati rabbika fahaddith.
Okay, great. Jazakallah, that was really good, mashallah. Okay, Jazakallah for coming to the mic. You did really well. Inshallah, we'll call you again soon. So Allah Hafiz for now.
Hafiz.
Okay. I think, co-host, we can have one more student to the mic for this surah.
Okay. Now we have N8379.
Okay, Jazakallah. Assalamu alaikum. Can you hear me? Assalamu alaikum. Can you hear me? We'll try one more time. Assalamu alaikum. No, they may not be at the computer. So is there anyone else?
Okay. Okay, we have now one student, N8404.
N8404. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. Now, could you start this surah, please?
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والضحى.
Okay, let me just stop you here. That was very good. Just this letter is pronounced do.
والضحى.
So, sorry, I misled you. It's a dod, but when it has a dam on it, then it's do. So it's wadduha.
والضحى
Very good. And continue.
والليل إذا سجى.
Very good. Your timing is very nice. I like that. So with this letter here, its lips, the lips are rounded, and it shouldn't be a V sound. It should be like a W sound. So wallayli. Can you try?
والليل.
Good. And then this letter here is a soft one. So there should be no za sound. It's the.
ذا.
Very good. So try the line again.
والليل إذا سجى.
Good, very good, mashallah. And continue, please.
ما ودعك ربك وما قلى.
Good. I like how you made this thick. Now just be mindful. You're going back and pronouncing this as a va sound. It's just wa, okay? Wadda and wama, like a W, okay? So continue.
وَلَلْآخِرَةُ خَيْرٌ لَكَ مِنَ الْأُولَى.
La. Good. So these two letters I highlighted for the same reason. Can you give me a guess why?
Thick sounds.
Yes. So وَلَلْآخِرَةُ خَيْرٌ. So as I've been saying to the other students, just a rounded mouth. Have a go.
وَلَلْآخِرَةُ خَيْرٌ.
آخِرَةُ
آخِرَةُ
خَيْرٌ.
خَيْرٌ.
That's good. Good. And start from here. Wala.
وَلَسَوْفَ يَأْتِيكَ رَبُّكَ فَتَرْضَى.
Good. This one I think you just did a mistake. You said as ya, so it's just yu'tika. So that was fine. This ra you did thick very nicely, so I know that you remember to do that. And then this letter here is just the same as when I first corrected you. It's a da. So fatarda.
Fatarda.
Very good. And tell me about this ra here. How would it be pronounced? Thick or thin? What do you think?
Thin.
Thin? Well, if it has a fatha before it, then it needs to be thick. Yeah?
Okay.
So you remember the rule that if it has a fatha on it, like this ra here, if it has a fatha, it's going to be thick, right?
Yeah.
But if it has a fatha before it as well, it's also thick.
Okay.
Yeah? So can you try fatarda?
Fatarda.
Very good. Okay, continue.
Alam yajidka yatiman fa'awa.
Good.
Wawajadaka zadalla fahada.
Very good. How you corrected yourself, mashallah. Okay, continue.
Wawajadaka fa'ad
Yeah,
fa'akhna.
good. Just this one. Ilan fa'aghna. Or if you're going to do the nasal sound, ilan fa'aghna. But it was fine. You can continue from fa.
Falamma
So I'll just stop you. It's fa'am, yeah? Fa'ammal.
fa'ammal yatima fala taqhar.
Good. Now, I like this qalqala sound you did, but there was something else missing. What else can you tell me about qaf?
Is the
Yes, exactly. So, fala taqhar.
fala taqhar.
Good. And from here?
Amma sa'ila fala tanhar. Wa amma bini'mati rabbika fahaddith.
Very good, mashallah. I can tell you've been listening to the classes and you've been putting into practice so many of the rules, and by the end of it, your pronunciation was really good. I told you in the beginning to make sure that your was didn't have a v sound, and you did that by the end. And the timing also was very good. So I enjoyed listening to it. So Jazakallah.
Jazakallah.
Okay, Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.
Okay. Now we will move on. So we'll finish with the Surah Duha. And we'll go on to Surah Fajr. So we did Surah Fajr yesterday as well, but now we will complete it and we'll be reciting from here. Okay? So co-host, could I please have a student on the mic to read this?
A7372.
A7372. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum.
I don't think student is on the mic.
Okay. Okay,
Okay.
perhaps someone else?
Yes. Okay. A7394.
Assalamu alaikum. A7394. Assalamu alaikum. Can you hear me? I think there is someone on the mic. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. Okay. So, could you please read from me from the highlighted bit?
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وجيء يوم إذ بجهنم
Okay, keep going. Yeah. Okay, I'll stop you there. Start from the yawma. Just take it slowly.
يومئذ إذ يتذكر الإنسان وأن له الذكرى.
Okay, good. Jazakallah. Now let's see. Okay, so this madda here, which you did, you prolonged rightfully. Do you know how long you're supposed to prolong it for?
4 seconds.
That's right. Yeah, at least 4 seconds. So 4 to 6 seconds or 5 to 7 seconds, but at least 4 seconds. So a good tip when learning is when you're reciting, you have your fingers, you count on your fingers. So if I say waji, I'm opening my fingers to the count of 4. So I know when to let go, and that gives you good indication. Okay, and then moving on, I'll tell you the highlighted bits, and I'll ask you to read the line again. Okay, so I've highlighted this miniature meme here. Let me show you. Ignore this bit. This bit. Okay. So look, over here, you're seeing a tiny meme. Can you see it on top of the dot?
Yes.
Okay. It only comes after a noon sakin, like this example, or a tanween. And what you need to do, instead of ba, you just change the an sound to a So you would say ba'ahum. Can you say that?
بأهم
Good. And can you do the next example yourself?
عليم بذاته.
Yes, good. So it sounds like you already know what I'm talking about. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah, something familiar to you. That's good. So let's apply it over here. So first of all, actually, let me just go back and correct this too, then I'll get you to recite all together. So why did I highlight this noon mushaddid?
Because I need to do it for 2 seconds.
Yes, any mushaddid letter, especially noon mushaddid, you hold it for 2 seconds and there's a nasal sound. Okay, so I'm going to ask you to apply these 2 things, and you'll even 3 things actually. So I want you to make this G 4 seconds long. Yes, I'll just highlight that so you remember. And you read up to Jahannam. Okay, so have a go.
وجيء يومئذ بجهنم.
Good. Okay, one thing that was a lot better, by the way. One thing I forgot to mention is this small meme. When you do hold it, it's to be held for 2 seconds. So yawma idhim bi jahannam. There's lots of 2-second things going on. Look at this soft elongation. Yaw, that's 2 seconds. The dhim is 2 seconds. And the other 2-second thing is, what about this?
The noon.
Yes, noon mushaddid. Very good. Okay, continue please.
يومئذ يتذكر الإنسان وأن له الذكرى.
What about this bit here?
ذكر.
Zikra, 2 seconds.
ذكرى.
Good. Let me take you to, what do you think you need to do here? I can show you.
I need to join it. Nasal sound?
Yes, exactly. Do you remember what it's called?
No.
Ikhfa. Yeah,
Okay.
and I'll just show you, and it's for the benefit of everyone else too. So ikhfa noon sakin. So if ever you see a noon sakin in the Quran or tanween, you need to start thinking and look at the letter that follows it. If it's a ba, is it a ba, this one?
No.
No. Is it one of these letters?
No.
No, it's not. So if it's not a ba or any of these 6 letters, then you need to do a 2-second light nasal sound. I'll do the first one. فَإِن زَلَلْتُمْ. And can you do the second one? Okay, so when you do the nasal sound, you're not supposed to hear the n. So you're not supposed to hear قَوْمٌ ظَلَمُوا. Yes, that's right. And remember to hold it for 2 seconds as well. Yeah?
Okay.
So can we hear that over here? I'll tell you. If you start from here, Yawma.
يومئذ يتذكر الإنسان
Okay, let me stop you there. So you did the you held it for 2 seconds, but I was still hearing a n. If you could say insanu.
إنسان
Good. Wa'anna, yeah.
وأن له الذكرى.
Very good. I'm just going to stop you there just for time reasons so we can have more people on. But well done for correcting the errors. You did really well, mashallah.
جزاك الله.
Okay, Khudafis.
حافظ.
Okay, co-host, could we have someone else on, please?
Yes, we have now N8396.
Okay, Jazakallah. N8396.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. Okay, can you start reciting from the highlighted part, please?
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. يقولوا يا ليتني قدمت لي حياتي.
Okay, good. Jazakallah. Your enthusiasm is very good. I appreciate that. Okay, can I ask you to just repeat the line again, but slow down everything, okay? And just remember the timings, yeah?
يقول يا ليتني قدمت لحياتي.
Good.
فيومئذ لا يعذب عذابه أحد.
Okay, good. So 2 things I'll just make you aware of here. فَيَوْمَئِذٍ لَا. So we looked at this before. Let me show you, and for the benefit of everyone else as well. There's a name for this rule. It's called idgham. So whenever you see a tanween, just like here, khayrun, you're going to look at the next letter. Is it la mushaddid or ra mushaddid? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, you're right. You're right. Say it with confidence. Yes, you're right. Right. So if it is a la mushaddid, that means there is no nasal sound. You're going to merge this run straight into the la mushaddid. So as opposed to saying khayrun la, which I heard a bit of a nasal sound, that's why I'm showing you this, you're going to say khayrul la. Okay, so I'll do the first one, khayrul lakum, and can you do this one, bearing in mind there's no nasal sound?
Ra'ufur Rahim.
Okay, go slowly, I think.
Ra'ufur Rahim.
Okay, this is ra'u, that's a u first. And then because this ra has a tashdid on it, you have to sit on it for 2 seconds. So ra'u furrahimun.
Ra'ufur Rahimun.
That's good. And well done, because there was no nasal sound that I heard. So I'll take you back and remind me where we were. Oh, yes. فَيَوْمَ Dhilla. Look, we have a tanween just like I showed the example. This is a tanween here, and afterwards you have a lam mushaddid, and so there's not supposed to be any nasal sound. So you'll be able to show me how that's done. So start from fayaw.
Fayawma'izillah.
Good. So you held on to it as well because of the mushaddid. But one thing you forgot to do is, because it has an alif after it, you're supposed to make it long for 2 seconds. Okay? So before I allow you to say it and go to the end, I highlighted this dal. Can you tell me why?
Was it supposed to be thick?
No, dal isn't thick. I think you're on the right track. I think you
yeah.
Why? Why do you
I'm
think?
not sure.
Let me show you then. Go to revision. And let me get the right page up. Now, can you tell me?
I think I didn't make a jerking sound.
That's right. So dal is one of the letters of qalqala or jerking sound. So well done. Okay, so could you read this line for me? And just this will be your last line. Just because of time, we'll have to move on. So continue. Fa.
فَيَوْمَئِذٍ لَا يَعْزِبُ عَذَابَهُ أَحَدٌ.
Very good. One small thing, I think you did it by mistake because you didn't do it the first time round. You pronounced this as a ya when it's you, but that was fine. You didn't do it first time. It was just a mistake. But well done. Jazakallah. I hope you learnt. Okay. Jazakallah for coming to the mic. Inshallah, we'll call you again soon. So Khudafiz.
Jazakallah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz. Okay. Could we have another student to the mic, please, co-host?
A7405.
Jazakallah. A7405. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. A7405. Assalamu alaikum. No? Do you think we could have someone else, please?
Yes. Okay, now we have A7396.
Okay, Jazakallah. Assalamu alaikum. A7396. Assalamu alaikum.
Okay.
Oh dear. One more time. Assalamu alaikum. A7396. Okay, no. Could we try someone else, please?
Okay. A7408.
Okay. Assalamu alaikum. A74.
Assalamualaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. Yes, we have someone. Good. Okay. Could you recite for me, please, from the highlighted part?
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ولا يوثق وثاقه أحد.
Continue. Well, actually, hang on.
Yeah.
Can I just stop you there?
Okay.
Okay. You're reciting fine. I just thought this needs to be prolonged a little bit more. Do you know how many seconds?
And is 2.
3 seconds, so a bit longer. At least 3
Okay.
seconds, yeah? So remember what I said, were you listening when I told the other student to hold out their fingers?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so you do the same. If you start from wala yuthiqu and then start counting when you get to this who, okay?
Okay. ولا يوثق وثاقه أحد.
Very good, mashallah. Just remember this is small qalqala here, yeah? Ahad.
أحد.
Yes. Okay, continue.
يا أيتها النفس المطمئنة.
Very good.
أرجعي إلى ربك راضية مرضية.
Okay, good. Very good try. So this is a little bit tricky. This one that you pronounce as ar, this is actually ir. Ir, yeah? And I'll show you how you can help me go through it with me. So sometimes in Arabic we see a blank alif and we don't know what to put on it. We've covered it before, but I'll just go through it again. Look, this lesson is called blank alif. So it says sometimes in the Quran we see a blank alif, and I'm going to tell you how we decide what to put on it. So without looking at this text, we'll just go through the examples. What do you think you put on here? How would you read this?
Irrahmanu.
Okay, so if ever you see, so here's the blank alif here. If you see the blank alif and afterwards you see a lam, then always you'll automatically put a fatha on it. So it's going to be Ar-Rahman, yeah?
Okay.
And then we have the same example here. Look, blank alif and you have a lam. So So what do you think we put on it?
A fatha.
That's right. So how would you say it?
Al-Mali Abuku.
Yeah, al-maliku. Good. We'll do one more example. Again, blank alif followed by lam. So what do we put on it?
A fatha.
Very good. So that's nice and straightforward.
Mm.
Now, again, look at this example. We have a blank alif. And to decide what to do with it, we go to the first letter that has a sign. Okay? So
Okay.
this ayn has a sukoon. So that doesn't make a noise. We don't go to that. We go to the next letter, lam. Ah, yes, lam has a fatha. Okay? So we look.
Okay.
If the first letter with a sign is a fatha, that means the blank alif will have a kasra.
Okay.
Okay? So read this for me how it should be read.
Ilamu.
Good. I'lamu. Good. Okay.
Ilamu.
Yes. And look, we have a blank alif here. So we go to the first mutaharrik or letter with a sign, and that is the ta. The ta has a fatha. So if there's a fatha, what stroke do we put on the blank alif?
A kasra.
Good. So read this for me.
That would be Ittaku.
Good. We'll do one more from this table. Here's our blank alif. We go to the first letter with a sign. So can you tell me what that letter is?
Will that be the ra? So
The
like,
ra doesn't have a sign. That's a sukoon, so it's a silent letter. So you're looking for one that makes a sound.
and that would be the G.
That's right. So if there's a kasra, so what I didn't tell you. So if there's a fatha on the first letter with a sound, or if there's a kasra, then the blank alif will have a kasra. Okay?
Okay.
So you go to the first letter with a sign, whether it's a fatha or a kasra, the blank alif will take a kasra. Yeah? Whether fatha or
Okay.
kasra, the blank alif will take a kasra. But then things change. Look to this table. Here you have a blank alif. Tell me the first letter with a sign. Which one is it?
It's the ta.
Well done. And because that has a dhamma, oo sound, that means the blank alif will also take a dhamma. So read this how it should be.
Would that be Uktulu?
Very good. You're quite clever at this. Okay, look here again. We have a blank alif. And what's the first letter that makes a sound?
Long.
Yes. And it has a dhamma. So what goes on here?
A Dhamma.
Yes. So read that, please.
Would that be Utlu?
Good. Now I'm going to go randomly again, and you're going to read examples for me. Tell me what this is. I won't explain anything. You will just put the sign on the alif.
And the sign would be a fatha.
Okay, so read it how it should be.
Assalamu.
Good. And then read this one how it should be.
Ihbitu.
Good. And then read this one how it should be.
Uskuru.
Good, mashallah. So I think from your reading that you do understand. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Good. So now we'll go back to our example here,
Yeah.
and you'll read this for me how it should be.
Okay.
Which is the first letter with a sign?
The ra.
The ra has a sukoon though.
Oh
That
yeah,
doesn't
the
make a sound.
G.
Jim. So that has a kasra. So what goes on the fatha? Oh, sorry. So what goes on the alif?
It's a Dhamma. No, Saku. Wait. It's a it's a Sakoon.
No, it's not a sukoon. We need to start it with something, isn't it? We need a sound, so it can't be a sukoon. Kasra equals kasra. Yes, kasra on the jim, kasra equals kasra on the alif.
I just forgot the word.
I'm sure you know because you did the exercise very nicely with me. So I'm sure you know. So this will be irji'i, and I highlighted this because you need to prolong it for 3 seconds. So you need to be counting 3 seconds on your fingers.
Okay.
And I highlighted this one because you need to prolong this ra. It's got alif next to it. So it needs to be held for how long?
1 second.
2 seconds.
Oh.
If it was a ra, then it's 1 second. This is with the alif next to it, so it's ra, 2 seconds.
Okay.
And I highlighted this one. Can you tell me why?
Because I didn't join it to the
No, you joined it fine. It was just how you pronounced it. So it's a D, thick letter. Yeah.
dui.
Try not to say dui, it's just D.
D.
That's right. Good. Okay. You're going to read from here up to there, okay? Then we'll try and have someone else on as well.
Okay. Ila rabbiki ziyatammardiyah.
Good. I like how you said this D, and well done for remembering the ir. But this D, you forgot to say, you said Z, yeah? So radiya. So do it from here. Ra.
Radiya.
Continue.
Radiya tammardiyah.
Very good. Okay, Jazakallah. Well done. We did a lot of hard work with you, didn't we? Okay. Allah Hafiz for now.
Love it.
Okay. Jazakallah. Co-host, could I have someone else on the mic, please?
Yes. N8367.
Jazakallah. N8367. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. Okay, could you read from here, please?
Yeah. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. فادخلي في عبادي وادخلي جناتي.
Good. Okay. Couple of small corrections. This is a dal, but you're pronouncing it like a dal. Okay, so it's what can you tell me about the dal?
It's a calcula.
That's good. So it's fadkhuli.
فادخلي.
Good. So could you say the whole? Oh, hang on. Let me just tell you about this one as well. What's this?
Noon.
Yeah. What's special about it? Noon mushaddid.
Do you have to look at the next letter?
Oh no, that's the alif. This is a bit more simple.
Oh, okay.
It's just 2-second nasal sound. That's it.
Okay.
Okay. So read from here, please.
فادخلي في عبادي وادخلي
You did it right first time. You don't make it long. You just have to hold the n sound.
Jannati.
Good. You did make it loud a little bit. It's just jannati.
Jannati.
Good. Now, I think you could be the last person on the mic, and you can take us from where we started. If we could have a full recitation from here, please.
Okay. Waji yaw.
This is a
yawma idhin bi jahannama.
Okay, because this is a long, I'll just interrupt you there. Because this is a long verse, we can stop over here. Okay, so we need to stop here and take our breath, especially if we're learning, we need to stop regularly. And we can start from here. But one thing I'll point out to you, do you remember this miniature meme?
Yeah, then.
Yeah? So we need to, yes, you well remembered, we don't say then, we say them, but we are supposed to hold it for 2 seconds as well. So it's yawma idhim bi jahannam. Try from there, yawma.
Yawma idhin bi jahannama.
Hannam. Yeah?
Hannam.
Because when we stop, what happens to the letter?
It changes into I've forgotten what it's called, but
Sukoon.
Sukoon, yeah.
Yes, I know you know. It's fine. Okay, and continue.
Yawma idhin yatazakkarul insanu wa anna lahu الذكرى
Good. I seem to have forgotten why I highlighted this. Can you start from يومئذ يتذكر?
يومئذ يتذكر الإنسان وأنى له الذكرى.
Okay, good. Jazakallah. Whatever it was, I think you read it fine second time, so that's fine. Continue, please.
يقول يا ليتني قدمت لحياتي.
That was really good. I couldn't fault you. What I could think you could make better is this ha, lihayati. Can you hear that it's coming from the back of the throat?
Yeah. لحياتي.
That was so good, mashallah. Really good. So remember, this ha is always the back of the throat. Okay, continue, please.
فيومئذ لا يعذب عذابه أحد.
Okay, so this dhal mushaddid, any letter with a mushaddid needs to be held for 2 seconds. So la yu'azzibu.
لا يعذب.
Even a half a second longer. La yu'azzibu.
لا يعذب.
Good. Continue. Oh, sorry. This one here needs to be prolonged 3 seconds. So if you count on your fingers, if you start from azab.
عذاب عذابه أحد. أحد.
Ahad.
أحد.
Kalkala. Good. And here.
ولا يوثق وثاقه أحد.
Okay. So over here, this is a th sound. Can you say thi?
Thi.
That's it. That's right. And this one, 3 second elongation. And over here, I'm sure you can guess.
Kalkala.
Yes. So have a go from wala.
ولا يوثق وثاقه أحد.
Good.
يا أيتها النفس المطمئنة.
Good. Okay. So this ha is going to be joined straight to the noon mushaddid. I know it has some blank letters in between, but whenever we see a mushaddid, we think of mushaddid like a magnet. It's very powerful. It's going to drag this fatha on the ha straight to it. It's going to go right over the letters, and you're going to say hannafsu. So ignoring these letters in between. I don't know why I highlighted this. Su. I think it's read plain and simple, su. And this ta is a thick letter, mut. Okay?
Mut.
If you start from, and it's kalkala as well. So if you start from ya.
يا أيها
Ya.
يا أيتها النفس المطمئنة.
Good. Sul, yeah? So we don't say su and then al. You can say al. So ya ayyatuha nafs. Only if you stop on nafs, then you can say al mutma'inna. But because it's a short verse, we can say it all in one go. So you're going to say ya ayyatuha nafsul mutma'inna. But that's fine. We can move on. And what about here? Continue from here. Were you there when the last person was on the mic and we looked at this blank alif?
No.
Okay, it was just a few minutes ago. We said that this, I won't explain it all because of lack of time, but if there's a blank alif, you're supposed to look at the first letter with a sound. This is the E, and if the letter has a kasra, then you're going to put a kasra on the blank alif as well. So this will be ir.
Okay. ارجعي إلى ربك راضية مرضية.
Okay, so this ra is prolonged for 2 seconds. If it was just ra, it would be 1 second. We would just say ra. But because it has an alif, it's ra. Okay,
Ra.
and then this one is a d. Diyah, thick letter. So if you start from ir,
Irji'i ila rabbiki radiyatan mardiyah.
diyah.
Diyah.
Okay, and here,
Fadkhuli fi ibadi.
okay. So remember, this is a dal. Fad.
Fad.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. And then this one.
Wadkhuli jannati.
Good, mashallah. You remember this was a dal. Okay, Jazakallah for bringing us to an end of this surah, Surah Fajr. Jazakallah for your participation. Well done. Allah Hafiz for now.
Allah Hafiz.
Okay. So now we will go and do the homework. So the homework for Friday and for the weekend is for today, you're going to practice Al-Fajr, and you will pay particular attention to the blank alif rule we looked at. So that was the ir, yeah, irji'i. And then for the weekend, you are to practice, as well as Surah Fajr, the other surahs we've done this week. And just so you are regular, it's suggested that after each namaz, you spend about 15 minutes to half an hour revising those surahs. Pay special attention to the timing and the articulation or the pronunciation of the letters. Okay? Okay, co-host, could we please have a student on the mic for our final prayer?
Yes. A7405.
Jazakallah. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. Could you please lead us in the final prayer?
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. اللهم ارحمني بالقرآن العظيم واجعله لي إماما ونورا وهدى ورحمة.
Jazakallah. And the translation, please?
O Allah, have mercy on me through the great Quran, and make it for me the leader, the light, the guidance, and the mercy.
Jazakallah. And with that beautiful prayer, we will conclude our class. Have a lovely weekend, everyone. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.